Nice work on the return as he'll start their drive. Just a shotgun snap for Newton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contest. Incomplete. Second and 10. Newton again. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Right to the 3. 54. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On first down, it's Newton. Catch here, left side, Thomas. Thomas barreling ahead.
Ian Thomas got pressed into action early his rookie season as all-pro tight end Greg Olsen went down with an injury. Ended up with 36 catches, and they definitely see him as the future once Olsen decides to hang it up and maybe become a broadcaster.
For Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And boy, this Redskin defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
56.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41. Here's Newton. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. Ryan Anderson able to record his 5th sack of the season. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
He's crashing. He's checking. Gun.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey.
Off the block.
And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Out of the gun, Newton. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Ryan Kerrigan in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. They juked him. A little juke. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. On first down, it's Haskins. This one complete to Jordan Reed.
Take that off.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry, 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, Geis. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package.
Yeah.
6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there. Here's Haskins to throw.
Kick it off.
Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball 3 and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. Now here's Ross.
So far so good, man. He's trash. I'm trash. Yeah, like I said, it says it won't do it, and yeah. You hear the sound, but you won't get the visual. I don't know why that.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Throwing again. Newton. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
DJ Moore went through some ups and downs his rookie season, but really came on strong late in the year. Finished with 55 catches, the most among Panthers not named Christian McCaffrey. And now with Devin Funchess gone to Indianapolis, he's going to be the true WR1 for the Panthers.
Check 26, check gun.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Ryan Kerrigan in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him.
I'm going to put a hold on that, man. That guy there. God, dog. Every play. It's not even getting touched.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Able to pick up a healthy chunk of yards, 7-yard gain, but a tough 3rd and 9 upcoming.
Tap, my name. March 56. Here we go, G. Get off the field. Gun.
From the gun, here's Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 22.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
The first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far.
No, he knows
1st and 10 right at the 20.
Every left
Great.
Here's Newton. And caught left side, Olsen. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the 16-yard line.
We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Get down there and huddle before us.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now it's Newton. They'll roll him out right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Come on, let's go. 8.
Operating from the gun. Newton steps away to his left. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain.
I gotta set my autos. That's the next thing I gotta do is get my autos.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Double dog, that's the way.
Yeah, because like I said, this guy just knows all the plays.
This is McCaffrey. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
That's complete right around the 8. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Didn't play drive. I got him with that, what is that, that monster play? There on the screen. I smoked him on that play, bro. He was so ready for that run up the middle, bro.
Redskins offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They start on the ground with Geis. He'll have a first down past the 40 and brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, Thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that, hitting the defense hard early? And, of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
6-man.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First down, Washington.
What is he doing? It's so wide open.
Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Haskins looking to throw on first down. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it's a second down. Shotgun handoff down to Geis.
Wow.
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Golly. I got Toothy back there.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. 56. Mike, 56.
Now Newton. Over the middle, it's Thomas. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Check. Check, hot route. Hot. Gun.
From the gun, Newton. Olsen over the middle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
Yeah, Greg Olsen's back for his 13th NFL season. The last 9 have been in a Panthers uniform. Only 9 games for him a year ago, 7 the season before due to injuries. But when healthy, a 1,000-yard receiver in 2014, 15, and 16.
The tackle there by Fabian Moreau.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
8. Mike 54. Mike 54. Let him know.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Mike by 4. You go night.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Give it away, man. Hey. You gotta watch. Man, he blitzes all the time, bruh. He blitzes every play. The dude bitches every play, bro. Every last one.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
He's not going to get me. Check 24. Great.
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away.
What is the formation that's going to stop this?
The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
I don't think he won it. I don't think he has it. But we gonna see.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. On play action, Haskins. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got a man complete.
Get out of here.
The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final time.
Get out of here with that.
They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
He caught that.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This is Geis. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From the 31, Haskins.
Look at that pick.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ross Conklin.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
And that is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Who knows, man? It's a possibility.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. And Reed with it over the middle. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Meanwhile, here a run on 1st down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
I really need to start blitzing. That's what I really need to do, buddy.
Buddy up. 54, right there. 54 Mike. Tighten up.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Haskins. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I'm going to bring the blitz this time. I mean last time. Where's that pitch?
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Third down, here's Haskins.
Pick. Let's go, Bradbury. Block. Let's go to the house.
By James Bradbury.
Bradbury, we will get to the house. Let's go.
He will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
Bradbury.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
He's a pocket guy.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Bait. Chicken.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys.
Why are we not stacking
All right, throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Geis. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They go play action now. Haskins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And a sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Ross on the return. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
And figured it out, man. He's one dimension, man.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just...
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 1st down, Newton. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Ready? Let's get it. Right there. 54 Mike. 20.
I think this is going to be open. I just got to hit it.
Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Off to Thomas on the left side. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set. Right at the 8. 54. Let's go, let's go. Gun. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. 20. Mike 5-4. Watch the run. Watch the run.
On 1st and 10, Newton. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
To throw again. Newton. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 35.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Great.
Now Newton on 1st down. Got him in right side. It's McCaffrey. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Watch the whip. Gun.
And that'll set him back 5.
Boy, I got a delay again from there. That's trash. I'm trash.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Switch. Hey, switch gears. 25, check 26. Pull it, pass.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready? Check. Watch 54. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Kill.
On 2nd and 15 now. Newton and the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Ryan Kerrigan in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year.
Should have just dumped it off the...
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. The shotgun snap for Newton. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Ryan Kerrigan, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. On first down, this is Geis. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And Davis run it left side. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
They have a lot of real estate to make up there.
Has it. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Oh, that's got to be an interception. God damn.
Following the penalty, it's Geis. James Bradbury there to make the tackle. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now listen, it's a team game. We know that. But where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? So they take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again. But on offense, they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. And you just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Newton. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Hey, alert 3. Alert 3. Hey!
From the gun, here's Newton. Being chased out left. And he slides to avoid the hit. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
I'm coming. Hey, watch it.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
And here we go again.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. On the NFL scoreboard, they've gone to the 4th in Cincinnati. And that one pretty well wrapped up. The Bengals growing the lead even further. If they indeed win, it would be win number 9 on the season. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. One final shot for Haskins. Now a desperation throw. That's caught at the 25. And he's into the end zone. Unbelievable. A defensive collapse on the final play. And Charles, they can tie it with a PAT.
I cannot believe that.
That's crazy.
Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
That's not fair.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer.
Oh, man. This is trash.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
They can't hang with us. Check 31. Check. Gun. 54.
Throwing again. Newton. Looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Offensively, back-to-back really nice plays. This defense, they've got 2 timeouts, maybe should burn one.
Yeah, when you get back-to-back explosive plays, to me, anything over 10 yards, I don't care if it's a run or a pass, I count it as an explosive play. That sets your defense back on its heels. A timeout here would be a good idea and try and get themselves settled, because we're in OT. This is big time.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Newton throwing again. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing again is Newton. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd down. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Throwing on third down, Newton. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Getting there.
Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
No faith in not kicking it in. Zero faith.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Kill, kill, kill. 8, 8.
They snap it to Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Newton. Over the middle to Smith. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
20. 54.
Now Newton. Oh, nice move. And he's into the end zone.
Let's go.
For a touchdown and a
Let's go.
in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, tried to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Panthers, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Washington, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oof. Oof. That game, bruh. Fuck.
How many of y'all came to win? They asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. Early I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop.